ladies and gentlemen, this is the Home Invaders show where you see variety. Sometimes good, sometimes bad, but at least you get your medicine of me. Because I am the eye candy, the one and only, Mr. Home Invaders show, the hardest, the baddest, the sexiest man on cable access TV. Yours truly, Hector Bosa. That's right. I like saying my name more than once. You know why? Because I want you to sit where I am, or I would like to interview you. If you are out there and you have a talent like myself, which is picking up women and all that other stuff, come on my show, show me what you got. Shake it off, show me what you're worth, and so forth. You know, things of that nature. Show me what you're worth, show me what you got. There's a lot of people out there that like to talk and yang about how good they are. Well, here's the opportunity. Go to the Home Invaders Variety Show website. Contact me from there or contact me through Facebook because that's where I normally am. I'm at Hector Bosa at Facebook. So, HomeInvadersVarietyShow.com, Facebook, Hector Bosa. If you have any type of talent, if you're not a singer and you wrote a book or you're an author, fine. If you're a religious person, come on the show. We'll talk a little religion. We'll talk about anything. Conspiracy theories. Love conspiracy theories, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. Because even drinkers love everything. Except for one thing. I don't go to the glory hole. Well, that's besides the past. But what I'm saying to you is, ladies and gentlemen, this is a show for you. Because I don't know if I'm going to make it the next day. If I do, it'll be with 2 other women in the bed. That'll knock me out. Or I'll knock them out one way or another. But hopefully my guest I'll charm her, she'll charm me. I don't know who's going to win that battle. But ladies and gentlemen, let's go to the young lady on my left, and I'll let her introduce herself. Go right ahead.
Hello.
Oh, how you doing? How's everything?
Good, how are you, Hector?
Nice to see you.
Same here.
Oh, you know what? You got to thank David Bowles.
Thank you.
Thank you, David Bowles, for introducing me to this young lady. She approached me, and the way she approached me, ladies and gentlemen, oh, God. Anyway, it didn't get that serious, but, she called me up. She had my digits. I don't know how she got no.
What?
And then after that, she said, can I be on your show? Because I got a good talent. I said, okay, no problem. And she is going to show you your talent, right? Because you're a talented person. It's not that I'm just goofing off for you to try to pick me up. It's not that. Yeah, I know that. You are a very talented person. You do a lot of things.
I do.
Right? Yes, you do.
I do.
According to your bio.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Indeed.
Yes, exactly. So the name alone, wow, that's fascinating. Do people ever say your name that it's fascinating and so forth?
I do get that a lot. Yes.
What do they say?
They're like, LaRuz La Rose. I was like, wow. Like, whoa. I'm like, first it's a handful, but it's very, very, very pretty.
LaRuz La Rose. It is.
LaRuz La Rose.
God, that sounds good.
Oh, thank you.
In so many ways. For you dirty-minded people, that'll sound even greater. But you know what, ladies and gentlemen, besides her, what is it that you do? I mean, we do have a couple of photos.
You do.
We do have a couple of photos, right?
You do.
See, yeah, we do. I look through the internet just like most people do.
Yeah.
Yeah, right? And we do. So let's show some of those photos now, and we'll talk about them. There you go.
Oh, yes,
okay,
yes.
go ahead.
All right, so this is an award I won for the as R&B singer. I was nominated for Best R&B Singer, and I won the award at the...
That was New York something.
No, it's the first annual...
Yes. I know it's the first annual, but you won an award.
Yeah,
it
Artist
was in New York.
Award.
Yes, it was in New York.
Bronx Artist Award. It was in the Bronx.
It was in the Bronx. And it was an R&B award.
It was an R&B award for The Way I Feel.
Oh, how do you feel?
I feel good. How you feeling? How you doing?
How you
doing?
Yeah, exactly.
All
Sorry,
right
Wendy
now.
Williams.
No.
But
So this song I won an award for because it's on Diversified Radio right now, and a lot of people, picked up on it, and I got a lot of requests for it, and I was able to be blessed and won the award for Best R&B Singer of the year.
All right, let's go to the second photo and let's see what's on there. Oh, wow.
Oh, here we go. Yes, yes,
That
yes.
is you.
It is me.
Boy, you got a real nice body. You work out,
Thank
right?
you. Well, I dance.
Oh, that's a workout.
It sure is. It is.
How long have you
it
been
is.
dancing?
Since I was, very young, 5 years old.
Really?
Yes, at the age of 5, and I started dancing in festivals all throughout L.A., Los Angeles, California.
Okay.
That's where I was born.
Right.
Raised in the South Bronx, came to the Bronx, started
Bronx.
doing yes,
South
indeed.
Bronx.
Shout out to the South
Bronx ain't nothing. Staten Island's the thing.
Well,
yeah,
you know,
the Bronx is that's back
hey,
in the 80s.
hip hop was born
That's back in the 80s.
in the Bronx.
That back in the 80s. They
Shout out to hip hop.
Yeah,
Thanks
shout
to
out
hip hop.
thanks to hip hop. Thank you. But,
There's a Wu-Tang Clan, okay, from Staten Island.
Yeah. You whoop to do. Oh, and there's one, Force MDs.
Yes, there you go.
Yeah,
Yep.
But there's a lot of actors and football players that have come out of here, but when it came to rap, forget it. But anyway, let's see the other photo. Come on, let's talk.
So,
who is that girl?
It's me.
Okay.
I was in a pageant in 2012
Yes.
called Miss Migrante.
Miss Migrante.
Miss Migrante.
Migrante.
Yes, and we were people from all over came to participate, and I was Miss Guatemala.
Yes.
In this pageant back in 2012, and that was one of my evening gowns. There you go.
Yeah, well, and that was your
a swimsuit. So I like to get creative, and I'm also into stylizing. So I decided to do a photo shoot in the beach, and this is Orchard Beach in the Bronx.
Well, of course, in the Bronx. Of course,
where City Island is at, right next to City Island.
Yeah, and that's a nice picture.
Thank you.
Yes,
shout out to my photographer, Frank Bonifacio.
Wow.
Yes, he does all my photography.
That's a hard name too.
Bonifacio.
Now let me ask you. Now with dancing, how did that come about?
Dancing. Well, it started when I was very young. I come from a culture where dancing is very sensual at a young age, and you start dancing and it's in your blood. But I didn't take it seriously until I was in a Moss Musical Theater, where the choreographer, Monica Celeste Johnson, was like, you're a dancer. I've never taken any professional dance classes. So for her to say that, I was like, what? So I started dancing, and it all started when I was little. I just liked Michael Jackson, watching him and watching Madonna, every day after school, watching all the music videos, and I would just sit in front of the TV and imitate as hard as I can. And I never knew that it was going to pay off. So I guess I would say Michael Jackson and Madonna and Paul Abdul are my teachers.
Exactly. Hey, you know what? Don't knock them. Because Paul Abdul was professional.
Yeah.
And Madonna was never a professional dancer.
Really?
I don't think she was a professional dancer.
Okay.
She just danced, if I remember correctly. But Michael Jackson was a natural.
Oh,
I mean,
God,
he took dance classes too. Don't get me wrong.
Really?
Yes,
Okay.
there was a guy. He's an old soft shoe.
Wow.
That he taught the spinners, the tops, and so forth. He also taught the Jacksons as well. I forgot the gentleman's name.
Okay.
But he did teach some of the moves that you see in that.
Yeah.
Now
the
some of the
Motown
moves,
moves.
some of the moves, those other moves like the moonwalks and so forth
came from James Brown.
Actually it goes back to 1926 or something. Some other guy did.
Wow, you know your history.
There's one guy that actually claims that he invented it. From the guy from Shalimar, I think, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
But he didn't do it. It was a guy. If you look in your YouTube, ladies and gentlemen, if you look at YouTube, trust me, the moonwalk was back in the right, Miriam, 1920s, something, the 40s, 50s, somewhere around the dancing,
the
moonwalks and so forth, about 1940s, 50s. Okay, but we'll talk about that. Hey, Miriam Silver, ladies and gentlemen. All right, we talk to everybody here. But yes, it does go back that far.
Okay.
So, you know what? Do we have any more pictures? Do we have any more pictures?
Hey,
all right.
So this was part of Miss Migrante pageant. This is the swimsuit part of the contest.
The swimsuit. Now, let me ask you something. When they do this, what are they judging? Because that's one thing that people don't understand about judging.
Right.
And, they think they're up there.
Just posing.
Yes, posing,
right.
But what are they judging? Are they judging you on poise, stance?
Yes,
they're
when you model, it's not as easy as people think. They actually judge you based on your posture, based on your catwalk, based on the way you're able to showcase your body in a professional manner. you're being judged based on how you carry yourself and how you're working your bathing suit. I know it seems like you can't do much.
Brian, when you take a photo, use my camera too. That's Brian LaPayola, ladies and gentlemen.
Brian. How you doing?
Wait. Okay, let's introduce the people, the camera people. Adriano, I forgot your last name. Esperti, and Christine Chavone. See, hey, Rosanna Robertson in the director's chair, and Brian LaPayola doing audio. So let's get that out of the way right away. Yay. So when I start talking, you'll see me breaking the fourth wall. But you know what? Huh?
Yeah.
Miriam. Oh, Miriam. I did mention Miriam. Oh, Miriam Silver.
There you go.
Show as well. That's right. We'll be film talking in a moment. But ladies and gentlemen, going back to, so they judge. Now this is a point system.
Yeah. Yes, it is based on points. So you have to be mindful of what you do. You obviously cannot trip when you're walking. There's certain ways of how to walk. One foot in front of the other, how the body moves, how fluid your walk is. Everybody have a different style of walking. Right. So it's a lot of stuff. And we also had a scarf. So it was based on not like really dragging the scarf on the floor. We had to take it off a certain type of way. It's a lot of work. No, it's just the detailed parts of modeling.
No, I'm glad you explained that because people think, first of all, people don't know the judging system.
Right.
If it's 1 through 10, they have a really weird sense of system.
Right.
So thank you for
welcome.
Letting people know
no
that.
problem.
Now, when it came to dancing, that could be part of your dancing because you have some poise and so forth. So
it's also dancing. It's a lot of work. We're actually just like athletes. We are athletes, yes. It's certain ways of doing certain moves and the energy that you put on every move that you make. Like, for example, I'm not a trained dancer, but I was able to train other dancers to the point it got me to Ivan Ailey. I was an instructor for one summer as a group leader. It took me high places.
Yes.
So it's basically the charisma, the way you come up. So you think you can dance is a great example as to what dancing is.
Right. So
you have to sometimes you have to be born with it. You can learn it. You could perfect it. And anything you do, you have to perfect, right?
Yes, exactly.
So.
Well.
Okay now.
Sorry, there are certain things that you don't need perfection.
You're just gifted,
when you're just perfect, that's
right now.
Damn, skip it right. But you know what? You'll know.
Okay.
One way or another, you'll know. You're going to know how professional I am.
OMG.
Yeah, exactly. I am such a professional. You know how much they have to pay for me. Trust me, ladies. When women take, I don't take out women. Women take me out. They pay for me.
Oh.
That's right.
Oh.
What are you laughing at? What are you laughing at, Miriam? For God's sakes. Anyway, going back to the interview. Okay, so you're saying you've modeled.
Right.
You're a dancer. What else? Movie actress?
I am an actress.
Well.
Yes, I am. Thanks to Amos Musical Theater. I started there. I started acting at a very young age, at the age of 17. I joined Amos Musical Theater, and I was able to be in 3 productions. First one was Godspell. Mm-hmm. I was Sonia, the seductress Sonia.
Really?
Yes, I was.
And how did they port you as a seductress? What gave them that you can play off a seductress?
My dancing skills.
Your dancing skills.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see your dancing
skills.
I can't. I want to see you seduce me.
You know as Latinas, we could you could do a little shimmy here.
I'm from Staten Island.
Shimmy.
I can't dance.
Hey,
I can only romance. I can't dance, but I can romance. Let me tell you.
So funny.
Yes, but
so they decided to give me that role, and I played Sonia, and I was also on Footloose as a fast-talking Rusty, Ariel's friend.
Yes, that was a good part.
Yes, it was. It was fun. It was great.
Do you remember any of your lines?
Good question.
Bad answers. I'm getting a good. I got it with that one. No.
Good question. No.
It's
so much rehearsal. Let me tell you.
Exactly.
When living in New York City, if you see people talking to themselves on a train, don't think they're talking to themselves. Majority of the time, they're rehearsing their line. Well, now with today's technology,
exactly.
But hey, when you're trying to get that line right, you will talk. And it looks like you're talking to yourself, but some people get it. They're like, "You're rehearsing for a play, right?" Yeah, okay, I get you.
Yeah, exactly. When you're doing that line, you
So,
better not sneeze.
Exact. That true. That's so true.
For those people that got that joke.
Okay. But, once
No.
you're done with it, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. You go like, okay, I'm done.
Yeah, you know what? Most
like,
most actors and actresses, they play these parts and then they'll just go.
Whew.
Yeah,
That's how you
exactly.
feel
It's
like.
like a breath of fresh air. I'm next.
Yeah. Exactly. You got to
Yeah,
hustle.
exactly. It's
You
like,
have to make more storage,
yes.
brain space.
I got a lot of brains.
Oh.
But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, all right. So now with the style of singing,
Right.
you sing so many styles. You
I
can
do.
Sing jazzy.
I
You're
do.
Jazzy. Are you multi-talented in singing? Can you hit almost every?
Almost every.
Yeah.
I am a 5-octave range singer,
Mhm.
so I can hit almost every note. They say the higher
Yeah.
you go, the lower you can go.
Right.
So I try to branch out as much as I can.
Now, when you sing high, that comes from your head.
From
right?
your head voice.
From your head voice.
Exactly.
When you sing,
And
deep,
also, it also could come
from
from the nose if you mix the two.
really.
Yes, that's how you get the Denise Williams sound.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And then for the low voices,
The
comes
lows
from
the chest, right? Chest and throat.
Stop looking at my chest. I know you're looking. I know. I know. I know.
Can't resist.
Yeah,
I tell you.
I tell you.
OMG.
This is something- Exactly. But if there's any more pictures up there, please let me know now.
Oh,
hot
hey.
diggity. Hey, you got nice legs, kid.
Why? Thanks to my mama.
Well, congratulations.
Thanks, Mom.
Yes, yeah, you're welcome. Wow, she take.
Thank
hey,
you.
It takes two to tango too. You know.
Oh.
Who gave you what your mama gave you?
Oh.
Who gave you that body?
My mama and God and my papa. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
okay.
To daddy. Shout out to my dad.
On which parts?
Okay. Oh, Lord.
Hey, this is an investigative
It
journalism
sure
reporting.
is.
You know?
My cheekbones hurt over here.
Hey, you don't have to hold it that tight.
Oh.
Yeah, it is. No, but go ahead.
Priceless.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so this was our introductory speech in the Miss Megan Out There pageant. We all had to wear a red dress, and which showcased, the skin, and it's very spicy and fiery.
Yeah.
And this was me about to say, I'm Miss Guatemala.
Now let me ask you this: is there a size measurement, or when you do a beauty pageant, do you have to be like what size? You would be what, a 36,
26.
26,
A 34.
34, right?
Yeah.
20. I used to work at Bally's. That's a
Oh,
that's
come
why.
on. So you know too much.
Yeah, exactly.
That's awesome. Yeah.
No.
You do. Whenever you go to castings,
Yes.
they'll ask you these measurements because it depends on your measurements on what the designer's looking for, and if they have something already in the shelf,
Yeah.
and they want to see whether they can provide it to you.
Mm.
A lot of times they have to make it right on the spot, so they could just tell by your body measurements
Right.
as to how they should measure an outfit.
Right. Okay.
And create it.
Because I always ask for measurements, and they always ask for mine.
Oh, okay.
Yes, and some of them start to laugh, and they pay the price. But you know what, ladies and gentlemen? So without further ado, let's go to that video that we have of you singing a piece of opera piece.
Oh, okay.
We have an opera piece for you. So while we're showing that, you're gonna sing your song after this, right?
Okay.
And whatever the song is, you're gonna hear it because I think the song is the one that you won the award for.
Yes, the way I feel.
Okay, and that's for me, right?
Yes, it is.
Oh, thank you.
To you and the world.
Because forget the world, it's for me.
Okay.
That's the way you feel about me. This is all about me.
All right
Because
now.
you're gonna sing 2 songs.
3.
No, 3 songs. So the first 2 are
It's the way I feel.
and
The
second one.
second one is Papi Ben Aquí.
But I'm
Papi,
already
come
here.
here.
I'm already here. Well, what are you telling me for doing this? And the third one?
Hot damn.
Yeah, you're a hot mess. But,
I'm a hot damn.
Hot damn, girl. Woo. But I'm
It's
telling
so
you.
funny.
Exactly. But you know what? Let's see that little piece that she was talking about, the opera singing and so forth. And then the young lady here, she's going to sing your ass off. and gentlemen, we're back. And as I said before, I got to tell you, she can sing them high notes from her head to her nose to down to her toes. She can wiggle you and she can figgle you. But you know what, ladies and gentlemen? She's going to sing for you right now. So let's go to the wonderful young lady that we have coming up.
Seems though I keep dreaming about you every night. I can't stop thinking how you make me feel when you're by my side. Oh, you got me going crazy. Your smile's intoxicating. My life's so bright 'cause you're in my life. I feel so right. Your love is so amazing. I'm feeling your craving. Baby, you're my type. You feel so nice. It's the way that I feel when you bring your arm around me. I can't explain what I feel. I surrender my emotions that climb all on me. You don't know what you do to me when you're around. When your echo harasses me, it makes me go a different route. It was so affecting. You got my heart jumping. There's no denying in the highest happy highs. The joy that's inside me, keeping me refreshing. Touch and smell, drive me wild. I'm a new girl, It's the way that I feel when you bring your arm around me. I can't explain what I feel. I surrender my emotions that climbs up on me.
You got me going crazy. Yes, ain't no denying, baby. I'm loving your cravings, baby boy. You do amaze me. I'm loving your cravings. You don't know what you do to me. I'm loving what you do. I'm loving how you do it. Yes, you're my boo.
When you, you got me going crazy. Your smile's intoxicating. My life's so bright 'cause you're in my life. I
Hey, thank you so much. This is LaRuz La Rose once again. You can follow me on Twitter. And you have Key of Awesome coming up next.
Oops, wrong song. Sorry to tell you, one D is dead. As soon as this song is done, I'm gonna shave my head and join the military. It's always been my dream. Whoopee, it's time to fuck off. Let's phone it in. I was too lazy to put my contact lenses in. Let's get this over with. Roll the nostalgic clips from last week. Time to put 1D out of its misery. Oh, 'cause the dream has gotten stale, so we're getting out of jail. Time to bail out of boy band purgatory. Oh, this dog and pony show saying adios, and we'll see you never. I don't like music. What? I never have. That's mental. Just wanted to score some cash and loads of groupie ass. Got a fit model now and a fat bank account. Peace out. You and me won't get any of the royalties. Why? Never wrote a single note. Oh, right. One of us will end up broke. Won't be me. One last time to dance awkwardly. Oh. Never found the beat. We had 10 left feet, but we fell together. Matching suits, bad reviews, Taylor Swift, talking shit, apologies, mean parodies, feeling lame, where is Zane? Hello mates, I swung by to show off my new hair dye and to plug my song and to tell you all that I have become not just in one. Hey Louis, I am starting a golf agency. Look it up. Do you mind if I play through? Whacking balls is what I do. No more twin streams and no more sexy loitering. We can be adults, we can join a cult, we can sleep past 7. Buy some baggy jeans and smoke all the weed and eat chips forever. Wanna shag my wife, lead a normal life and have no direction. Ducky of Awesome.
Gentlemen. And on my right, the wonderful, the vivacious and curvaceous Christine. Okay. Wow.
Was that a personal?
No, that was just Miriam Silver. Miriam, what are we talking about? What show is this?
Gee, I don't know. Let me think. Yes, this is Film Talk. Our segment. And we're going to, because of the new Star Trek movie that's about to come out, we figured we would take a look at some of the technological devices that have come from the Star Trek world and are either being created now or are in use now.
Or will
by
be created.
Yeah,
Will be created.
somewhere down the line.
Not in our lifetime.
Well, some are.
Some are.
But
Some
are.
Like the beam, you know, that the
Well,
take
they're
places.
you're talking about the
Transporter.
yeah, well, the teleportation that they had.
Yes.
Well, now they're doing some experiments. Sometimes you can't find the words for what you want to say.
Hey, listen, I'm intoxicated, okay? and being on this show, it drives you a little nuts.
Yes, I get the fumes.
Exactly.
I'm reacting to it.
Yes.
Yes, it's like they've been experimenting with photons and making use of that so that they can transport one object to another place.
Right.
But what they're doing, it's not as yet the same type of device that they had there, where they're actually able to take the person and bring that person to another distant location. Okay. Now what they're doing is they're sort of making a copy. This is from what I'm understanding, from what I've been reading, bringing it to a location,
right.
But the original is being destroyed. So
right.
so those cells are they're destroying those
right.
the first the
Yes,
original
yes.
and creating.
See
what you're doing to me here?
Jesus, I'm telling you,
Destroying the
great
set.
shows.
But
No,
that,
it's
but that's
true.
what they're. That's where they are right now.
Think about it.
Yeah.
This is coming not only from Star Trek, but from comic books too. I mean, comic books had the transportation. I mean, teleportation.
Yes.
And which the microorganism, your cells yourself, just vanish and transfer to another place. Now, that being said, is that your original cells or is that another skin, like a snake? You'll never know, will you?
Yeah, that's probably the reason why Dr. McCoy hated doing that, transporting himself every so often, because it used to scare the hell out of him, because
Now,
being a doctor,
the one thing that I could recall is the cell phones.
Yes.
Cell phones. Go ahead, knock them out. Knock
Yes.
them out with the knife.
Well, the first images, we have the first photograph that we have, you'll see that, okay, first of all, the replicators, to me, the closest that comes to our modern day is perhaps the microwave. It's not the same thing, but it comes close to it, because really the replicators were basically taking I think it's like photons and information that they had in the system and recreating the food.
Actually, it's more of what the astronauts do now. They take powder, sort of, because it's powdery. You put a little water in it, and it becomes...
Yeah, but this is actually a mechanism that brings it to you. They're supposed to have it in the database, a program of certain types of food and even materials later on in the next generation.
Yes.
You notice you can create uniforms.
Clothes and stuff like
But
that.
they would have it in the program, and the devices would recreate it for you. It's almost like they're taking something that's in the database and bringing it to you into that system.
Exactly.
Then we have the tricorders, which were actually used for, that's down below, used for helping with medical situations, scan medical problems or if environmental problems, to see what the oxygen levels were like when they got down into the planets. Now they're able to, NASA employs like a handheld device that measures unwanted microorganisms on the ships. So if there's salmonella, they'll be able to detect it on the ships. Also, scientists at Auburn University has a way of, also has a handheld device that measures the rate of vibration. So they also have a device that they can use for in case bad microorganisms are detected in food. So we may have something like that in the near future or somewhere in the future that we can use at home.
Yeah.
Then
going back to the microwave, for instance.
Yes.
Think of it this way, ladies and gentlemen. The microwave, I don't like it too much because it takes a lot of... When you have a juicy steak, let's say, for those people that eat meat, you have something juicy, the microwave dries it up. It has a tendency to dry it up.
It strips it of enzymes.
Exactly. So the replicators were a little better, hopefully, even though they complain sometimes about it as well.
Yes,
so that is part of the...
They felt that,
nothing, when you cook something...
Yes, it does. It doesn't beat it.
Exactly.
It's going to be a hell lot better because, for instance, microwaves.
Yes.
It strips it of enzymes, so that takes away the body of the food. It takes away all the nutritional value of the food. Now, the other thing was the tablets. Now, if you ever saw Deep Space Nine,
yes,
I saw Odo. This was long before Steve Jobs came out with. Yes. His tablet.
Yeah, the tablets.
I'm not saying the word.
Yes, exactly. I can't say
but
the A word.
This was back in the 80s, I believe, and he was walking around with a tablet for his security, reasons, And I said, whoa, hey, it went back. That was the prototype then that they were using.
Right.
It was amazing.
Exactly.
So we have tablets that now we know we use for regular, daily reasons, I mean, they were using these tablets, walking around with them to either for personal uses on the ships or for encoding coordinates in case they want to go out into the star system.
But you want to know something about that? Ladies and gentlemen, I have to tell you something about the tablets, and that is, on Star Trek, did you ever see them hit anybody with them because they paid attention? Well,
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
They actually did their work, and then after that, when they walked, they put their heads up once in a while, and they made sure they didn't hit anybody. Like what's happening now. right, Miriam?
Mm, yeah,
So be cautious of your tablets. and
Or
so
even
forth.
your cell phone.
Exactly,
texting.
which is next, which should be because.
Oh yes.
yeah.
Well, we're going to for
Yes.
the second set of shots. We have well. First of all, we'll get to the
Oh,
holodeck.
3D.
The holodeck,
yes.
which people remember was like
Yes.
their own means of getting away from being on the ship for such a long stretch of
Yes,
time. So they
yes.
would have storylines and other locations,
With Picard.
exotic locations, or you can get built into a storyline with Sherlock Holmes or something like that.
Yes.
Now they've come close to
Or
using.
they had
Yes.
also, believe it or not, and you even seen this in Superman once in a while too, which was they brought back people, their family members. Some of their family members.
yeah.
They brought old memories of how because William Shatner was one of them, that he was raising a farm, riding horse. Picard was always a detective
Yeah, yeah.
in his show.
He-
So
he
yeah,
loved-
this is one of these things that are happening now.
Yeah, but we have reality goggles,
Yes.
virtual reality goggles that are being used in many systems. So we sort of have it. We're just not going into a place. We're putting it on. We're getting eyewear or things of that nature to help recreate that virtual
Right.
space, that virtual reality.
And some of the things that we have now, like paintball.
Yeah.
Paintball was somewhat of a reality, which was a diversity of the Army doing the
Yeah.
military things.
Their way
But
of
their way of doing it.
Yeah.
But again, we're taking science fiction
Mm-hmm.
stuff and bringing it into life,
right,
such as like you said, the 3D,
right, and
and so forth.
And you got the communicator badge. If you remember, like the old communicators with Captain Kirk, he basically opened it up and it flipped open so that he could communicate with people
Yes.
on the ship. So what's our version of that was the flip phone, which
Yes.
one of the earlier cell phone
or when they
phases.
went to a planet,
Yeah.
they used the
Exactly.
flip phone. Well,
And now what they have now, then it advanced to next generation where they had one of their little emblems where they can press
yeah,
and
they
get
pressed the
somebody
envelope, yeah.
to
That would
speak
be
with
an
somebody.
earpiece.
Right. Yes.
That would be
but
close enough
but
to the
now what they've done was they've taken that next generation device, and a company called Visera has created a software that can be used in a building or office, so that people, like a hospital, so people can walk around and they're on some sort of a network, a wireless network, and they can communicate with each other. So it's basically like a little object or device they can put on their lapels. So they have that now, which is being used. So that comes very close.
Okay.
And then we come to the phasers. If you remember the phasers
Yes.
That were
Especially, yeah,
used to
the
stun or to kill
yeah.
or evaporate somebody,
Yeah,
but
right, what they use now, for instance, bean bags. That's the stun.
beanbags.
Bean bags. They put bean bags in a shotgun. let's say,
Oh, I
or
see
a
what you're
pump
saying.
gun. That's
Right.
that's the equivalent to a stun gun to me, because it stops. you.
Right, or you got the tasers.
The tasers as well.
But
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Thank
but-
you, Adriano. Go
okay,
ahead.
but just to finish that, what they're
Go ahead.
There, in the Iraq War, they came out with this device called the Dazzler, which it was a laser beam weapon that they can use to temporarily blind their adversaries. So that phaser saw the light in one of our wars, where they created it's a larger type
Right.
of device. I'm sure one of these days it'll be even smaller at some point.
Hopefully, well, you know what, Miriam, we have to wrap it up. as
Yeah.
Adriano said. So, you know what? This is Film Talk. If people want to contact you, tell them.
mquestmedia.com or facebook.com/mquestmedia, or
And just contact Miriam Silver. Yeah, if you want to just chat with her,
Yeah.
you know what together. Just find
let's
her, ladies.
talk.
Let's talk, ladies and gentlemen. Let's talk. Because I'm telling you, reality and fiction are coming close to the same. As I always said, look at your movies. Look at the Terminator. Look at some of this good stuff that is coming out of sci-fi, and look at the bad stuff. You know which way we're going. Hopefully we're going in the right direction. This is Miriam Silver, and my name is...
Could be Hector. You should look at the label in the back of your jacket.
Exactly. This is Film Talk. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back from those great videos that we had today. We had Rob Murat, great singer.
I love his voice.
Yes, and he's a good friend of mine. He's out in LA right now, kicking ass, trying to become an actor as well as a singer himself. Fantastic singer, like Lenny Revelle, fantastic singer. You know what? You got to see him. I'm telling you, he's a fantastic singer. My shows hopefully will be put on YouTube, and you'll probably see him on Facebook. You got to check him out. He's a fantastic singer. I've had a lot of fantastic singers, such as yourself. Now, you know what? We did something. We saw an opera piece on you.
Okay.
And let me tell you, you really could do. What aria was that, if any? What?
It was Sanctus Benedictus.
Oh.
It's a Latin hymn.
It's a Latin hymn.
Yeah. I did a short little snippet of it.
What made you want to do it so that you can?
Actually, I was in choirs growing up, so we did a lot of Sanctus Benedictus. We did just Sanctus. I did Broadway plays, a couple of songs from Broadway. I also did Afro hymns as well.
Right. Okay. And was it your parents that got you into this, or did you just jump into it?
So, at the age of 12.
Oh, okay. We're gonna
What
go
had
back.
happened was.
What had happened? Oh, let me put my feet back. It's one of those things. Oh, boy.
You know
go
what?
ahead.
You know, I was in public school. In public school, I got a scholarship to attend UZen camp, which is in Long Island.
Mm-hmm.
And from going to UZen camp, I learned how to sing opera.
Right.
From there on, I was able to, remember those things and then enter a lot of choirs. And from going to choirs, and one of the choirs actually got us into Carnegie Hall, and we were able to perform in Carnegie Hall as well as different parts of the Bronx and New York City.
Yes.
And from there on, I just never, the classical side of me never left.
Right.
So from there on, I kept that going, and that's where my strong suit is. Classical singing.
Yes.
And then I got into theater, which introduced me to jazz music. So I mixed it all up.
Right.
But I always loved Motown music. Thanks to my father.
Yeah, okay. Wow.
Otis Redding.
Oh, okay.
I was like 7 years old.
Okay, I can imagine which song made you.
Wow.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Mom will tell me later.
No, please, no.
Just joking. No. But seriously, no. Now, what was that one song that got to you? That one song that said, that's the one I want.
Well, Otis Redding's or any
No,
song?
for yourself. What song? Because you were talking about dancing. You talked about Madonna, Michael Jackson, and Paula Abdul.
Yes.
Now, which was the singer that got you?
It was Otis Redding's "A Change Gonna Come."
Ooh, that's a good song. Yeah.
Yeah,
Good
that song. I was like, oh my gosh.
You were hooked on that one.
I was so hooked in the soulfulness that Otis Redding's had.
Right.
I was like, oh, and then the Supremes.
Yes.
My baby love, my baby love.
Oh, we're getting a little short tidbit right now. Very good.
Yeah.
All right. No, good.
Oh my gosh.
I could actually sing too.
Oh, can you?
Yes, I could actually sing. Does anybody
Let's do something together. Yes. What do you know? Let's do something now.
Wait. I got to sing my normal, so that I can show you that I can actually sing.
Okay.
All right, you ready? 1, 2. Tiny bubbles in the wine makes me feel happy, makes me feel fine. See that, ladies and gentlemen? I actually can. I'm multi-talented. I'm a lot of talents. But ladies and gentlemen, I got to tell you, but seriously, the bathroom is probably the best place to sing because you get good acoustics in there in the bathroom.
That's where you start.
Yeah, exactly.
That shower.
Yeah.
And them notes.
Yeah, and them notes. Oh, okay. You know what? Yeah, in the shower, you really hit them notes, boy. Because
I think everyone likes the echo.
Yeah.
That's why you're like, oh.
Yeah. Oh, well, I've heard those.
The reverb.
I've heard those songs
OMG.
before. I've heard those before too. Bathrooms, hallways, bedrooms. Hold them all. Cars. Glory holes everywhere. I heard those.
Wow.
But no, serious, no. No, it's the truth. It's the truth. It's the truth. It's the truth. We've heard them all. And, you know, ladies and gentlemen, you know, as we go on, we will hear a lot of things. And, you know, you've done a lot.
Yes,
You've done
thank
a lot.
you.
And as an actress, now, you know, people always like to say, how do you see yourself in 5 years, let's say? What is your goal? Will you ever stop, or is there a time limit where you're going to say, you know what?
Pause.
Pause.
Well, actually,
Oh,
it was
pause.
funny. I stopped a couple of times. I stopped, and it's funny. I didn't plan on coming back as an artist. My thing was to strictly stick to my business. I love business. I went to school for business management, entrepreneurship. And then, you know what? When something's for you, it pulls you without you even knowing.
Yeah. Oh, hell yeah. I know that one.
So I was like, okay. I stumbled back into the industry.
Right.
You know, I did take a long break. I got signed to B-Boy Records back in 2008. I took a long break after that, came back, started doing Christmas covers.
Yeah.
After doing Christmas covers, the Miss Me Get Out There pageant popped up out of nowhere. And then from there on, I have not stopped ever since.
You know what? Don't go back. Just continue this route.
Thank
How
you.
long do you think? Or is it just a feeling that you?
It's
whatever
a
the
feeling. It's a gut feeling I'm going with.
Right.
With a lot of prayers and guidance, but it's just something. It's just following. It's just like a person who's following food.
Right.
That's how it feels.
Yeah,
You follow the smell.
Yeah, I follow some smell.
Okay.
But let me tell you something. Hopefully it's clean. But you know, what? I gotta say. Now I got 3 questions for you.
Okay.
Right? And I want to hear this in short verbs here. Right. Now, first one. When a guy hits on you. Now, no. When a guy hits on you.
Okay.
Right. I want to know what's the best line. What's the worst line you ever heard?
I can't say it on TV.
Yes, you can. Yes,
No,
you can.
I
Go
can't.
ahead.
My mama's here.
Oh, okay.
No.
All right. What
But-
would be a good line for a person to approach?
To attract me?
Yes.
Or
To
pull
approach
me
you,
in?
to pull you in.
Okay, to pull me in. No line, actually.
No line.
No line.
It's just.
Please
you
don't
say-
come with the psychology, because I will
No,
reverse it.
no. Reverse it.
It's like reverse. I'm just very like, no.
Okay.
Just be you. How you doing? Or don't even come up to me. Just let it happen.
Okay, I hear. No,
There
that's
you
it.
go,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's it. So, like I said, what are your next projects right now?
The next project right now, I'm working on my new music, my new material for next year.
Okay.
I am doing a lot of shows.
Okay.
My next show will be for the radio launch of Diversified Radio
Okay.
on July 29th
Okay.
in the Bronx. And I will do a couple of other showcases in the Village.
Oh, okay.
So you should just follow me and stay tuned.
Yeah, just follow and stay tuned. So, all right. So, you know what? We made a good attraction. Are you ready to take me out to dinner yet? I know. Thank you. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen.
You take
She-
me,
she-
brother.
I take you. You're lucky I don't take you to White Castles like most people do.
Oh, no.
I run Red Lobster,
White Castle.
and I don't eat fish.
Oh.
No, I'll take you to Applebee's. How's that? They got good specials, all right? No, but some of the people that have good specials. Anyway, got to tell you, thank you for being here.
Thank
Hope
you.
enjoyed yourself.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for everything. You know what? Once again, just look her up. She's going to sing with one last song to kiss off and say goodbye. So what is the song that's coming up now?
It's called Hot Damn.
Okay, well, hot damn. Let's go walk yourself over there.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey, this is LaRuz La Rose. You can follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. You can find me at LeRuzLarose, and I hope to see you soon.
Hot damn, you tried to tell me that our players see your world with your different girls. I'm not your curve, so you better know the words that's coming out my mouth when I'm talking to you. Don't test me, boy, I'm talking to you. Cause I got you on a leash, no need for me to succeed. There's nothing for me. You know that I don't play them lame. You know that I don't go for anything. So if you're trying to come out your face talking, I'm gonna let you know. Cause you know there's no games playing with you. You know there's no figures waiting for